Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to create and use a favicon, that is a favorites icon. So when anyone were to go to your site and at the top menu to bookmark or to add your site to their favorites section, most browsers will actually take a copy of your favicon and store it with the favorites record, such that when they next go into their bookmarks, into their favorites section, this little image, the favicon, the favorites icon, will show next to the name of your site. Also, the favicon will show in the top of the browser. Most browsers will show the favicon at the top. So I'll just pull this browser down so you can see this in action. So this little one over here, the pink and black FCC over the top left of your screen there, that's the favicon for this site, favicon.cc. And this website is a free website where you can actually create your own favicon, your own favorites icon to use on your site. It creates the icon itself, and you then either FTP or manually upload, put this into your site, into your web hosting at your website /favicon.ico. Now you can either draw it just with your mouse here, or better yet, because it's not very accurate to do it that way, better option is to import an image. Over here, click on import image, browse to find your image, and then get your image. Now the image needs to be square. If it's not square, it will mess it up and mash it up and bend it about. So start with a square image. So double click on that, so we've got that image going in, click on upload, and there it's created it. It's turned that image into a favicon, which is basically a very pixelated, tiny little image of whatever you give it, logo, etc. And then we can download favicon here. You can see on this page is actually using that favicon on this favicon generation page just up here at the top left. That is the favicon in use. That's what it will look like on my site. So if I were to use this, what you will find is there is a certain element of trial and error of going back and forward until you're happy with the favicon that is generated, that it looks enough like your logo or whatever it is that you want it to look like. So now I'm going to click on download favicon and save it. And save that. That saved it as favicon.ico, and all I've got to do now is simply upload that same file, that icon file, .ico file, into my web hosting app. In this instance, the domain is harbourmathstutor.co.uk, and I'll put it at /favicon.ico. So if I come across into my web hosting control panel, and if I click on File Manager and go, so this is where I can upload. These are the files that are in the actual web hosting. All I've got to do is if I click on upload, and I'll browse to find the file, the favicon.ico, and there it is. That's the favicon.ico they've just generated. Double click that and it is uploading it. So that's completed, favicon.ico complete. If I come back to here, you can see that is now there. Favicon.ico is there. So now, from now on, when someone visits the site, that will render and show them. Now, I just paused this video recording and had a look at the icon that was created, the favicon that was generated, and I didn't like it. It was too pixelated and a bit old and grainy and not very good. So I've actually just used a different site for generating the favicon. This one is favicon.co.uk. What this one does is it gives you a bit more flexibility on the size that can be created. So you can use a 16 by 16, a 32 by 32, etc. and bigger. 32 by 32 is about right for most browsers, and being twice the pixels of, twice the size of the one we just created, the 16 by 16, you've got a bit more definition in the image. So this is what it's just created here, and you can see it's a better looking version of the image. The one that the favicon that we just created before, you couldn't quite understand what the image was. Now you can see that this looks like a person, a tutor, stood over a student helping them out at their desk. So in this instance, exactly the same process again. Click browse, input your source image, your logo, or whatever it is you want to use, and generate the favicon. And then you just download your favicon there. Exactly the same process. Save it to your computer. It will save as favicon.ico, and you then, in exactly the same way, upload that into your site. Into the File Manager section, click on Upload, browse, find the favicon.ico, and it will upload it there. So here it is in demonstration, having done all that, so we can see this is, I've just hit refresh on this page and we've got our little favicon up here. So that's it in action. So a favicon has a couple of purposes. It's branding, it's putting your logo or whatever you choose it to be in the browser, so every time they visit your site they see it here. And also again, it's branding recognition and remembrance. When they put you into the favorites, when they put you into bookmarks, your favicon, your icon, your logo will show there, so you're more likely to get the click back out of the favorites and the bookmarks list. If they were to go in their browser to their bookmark section, they will see your logo, your favorite icon, and potentially more likely to click. And again, it's brand recognition, it's remembering your company. So that's it for this video. We're just looking at how to generate and use a favicon, a favorites icon. So the site I would suggest you use is favicon.co.uk. You can use favicon.cc. This site .co.uk one that gives you a bit more flexibility on what it can create. The sizes of it, 32 by 32 is ample. So you just click browse, find your logo, your image, put that in, generate the icon, download the icon, save it to your computer, upload that into your web host space at your domain /favicon.ico, and from there most browsers will recognize that as the favorites to then create it and show it in a browser. Then when a visitor clicks to save this to their favorites, to their bookmarks, this will then save that favicon as well as the details of your site. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.